Alright, today I'm going to give you guys this look at this special action figure set, and it is the 501st Legion, the ARC Troopers. We have Echo, Fives, and Jesse. And this is a box, and it came from Hasbro Pulse. They had it on the 3-pack, and the box, the back of the box, it's a vintage box, and it's got foil, some sort of foil underneath it. So it makes it all reflective and stuff, so kind of cool. And so let's get into it. Alright, and here we have the 3 figures outside of packaging. Once they're out of packaging, I couldn't tell you which is which anymore. They all look very similar. I mean, yeah, design's different. Oh, I think this one's 5s. Or is that gold? I'm not sure. Whatever. This one is Jesse, I know. And then these two, I can't remember. Whatever. But as far as accessories, comes with all 3 of these comes with rifles and 2 pistols each. And now these pistols are definitely smaller than the previous version that came out with Wolf. Wolf has a little larger pistol than this. And here's a comparison with the 2 pistols. The bottom one is from Wolf, and then the top one is from the ARC Troopers. And all three got removable helmet, and I'm gonna remove it once I finish showing you guys what these figures look like. Paint job on it is okay, but I don't think they're perfect. And here you can see there's a lot of fuzziness for this Jesse helmet here, especially on the side here. You can see the white, the transition between the white and the blue. There's a lot of fuzziness going on there. And then there's also some fuzziness going on the top of that insignia on his helmet there. And here's the back side of all 3. And one thing I do like is that you could attach the pistol, whatever this rifle is, onto the back of his backpack there, on the side of the backpack there. So that's kind of cool, because here you can see there's a little slot back here. You could slide that weapon in. And the holsters are actual working holsters, but you gotta be super careful, because especially with these pistols being so tiny, and they don't stay in these holsters though, so you gotta be super careful, otherwise you'll lose them without even knowing. And here's the head sculpt. One. There's the second one. And then there's the third one. Look at how nice they're painted. They're painted so nicely. The eyes, the pupil, all that, the mouth, even the insignia or the tattoos. They all look fantastic. So I'm just going to use one to show you guys articulation, and this whole piece is free floating. So if you want to remove it, you could actually do that. So all you have to do is pop that head off, and you can remove this whole armor, whole top portion of the armor. It helps for showing you guys the range of motion too, so I'm going to do that. So as far as articulation, head is on a ball joint, and good range of motion, I mean, for the most part, because such a tiny figure. And then shoulders are on ball hinge, and then so full range, well, not full range, but oh, actually, yeah, the shoulder pad does go underneath it, so you could give him pretty good range motion. And then shoulders also full range. I mean, elbows also full range, and then the wrists are on a hinge joint. You can only go up and down. Whoops. And then as for the torso, there is articulation right here, so that's nice. I thought they were going to use because Wolf, they use a old body, so it doesn't have articulation around the torso, but this one does, so that's nice. And then the legs are actually on ball hinge joints too, so that's also very nice that they did that instead of using old body. So that's why it will have thigh swivel. So I like that. And then the knees, single joint, can give you about 90 degrees, and then hinge knees. Hinge ankles. And that's about it. So this is the newer body. Not the. Yeah, it's the. I think it is pretty much the latest. Latest body structure that they have with these troopers, because they tend to use a lot of the older ones, like the clone troopers, the phase 1 clone troopers. They have the range of motion's not that great because they don't have thigh swivel, but these they do have thigh swivel, so that's nice. So full range motion for these guys. And these guys were available during the Hasbro Pulse Con. So if you didn't get them, most likely you're not going to be able to find them unless you go on the secondary market, and I'm sure those scalpers are going to jack them up like crazy. But yeah. And these three, and I believe, what's it? Fives. I think Fives already. They're doing single pack as well. Fives has a single pack, vintage packaging, so you'll be able to get that. So eventually, I'm sure they'll re-release these other two. So don't worry about that. I think it's just a matter of time in order for you guys to see all these single packed out. And they also have Rex coming out as a single pack, so I'll definitely get that one. Already have it on pre-order. So yeah, 3.75 inch figures are definitely one of my favorite when it comes to Star Wars. So there you go. These are the ARC Troopers from Hasbro. Thanks for watching. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention are these rifles. They are pretty crappy. Look at how soft they are. They're like so soft. They're almost impossible for these figures to even hold. So yeah, these are crappy.